Namaste, Vanakkam. This is Srividya Véeraraghavan. Today you are going to listen to the story of how Ganesha got the elephant head. Let's have a quick recap from the first story, how Ganesha was born. Ma Parvati went in to take a bath. So for keeping a guard, because she couldn't find any Ganas, she created a boy child using turmeric, and then she breathed life to him and asked him to guard while she gets into the bath. Now, the boy child, the Ganesha, is guarding the gates, making sure nobody is entering to disturb his mother. And during that time, Lord Shiva comes in. He is unaware that the child is born. He is unaware who his young boy is all about. He comes in straight to enter to see Ma Parvati. But the small boy stops him. You must not go inside. Lord Shiva was astonished. He had never seen this boy before. He had thousands and thousands of Ganas in the Kailasha, but this boy seemed a totally different, never seen before. At once he just kept seeing the boy, and with a smile he said, "Give away, you don't know who I am." But the boy was so stubborn. "You are not allowed to go inside. My mother is taking a bath." Lord Shiva started getting angry, because Shiva is not just Bholenath but also full of anger when provoked. So he was getting angry as, who is this young child, young boy who is stopping my way to see my Parvati? And he came in rage to fight with the child, and the child was equally fighting with Lord Shiva. They got into a very, very ferocious rage, and the anger of Shiva grew boundless that he took his trishul and beheaded the child's head. The child's head, the curly hair and the deep eyes and the pointed nose and the beautiful lips, fell apart from the body. Blood oozed out, and with a scream, Parvati Devi came running. She came running to see the blood and to see her son beheaded. There she stood in shock, and then in anger spoke to Mahadeva, spoke to Lord Shiva. "Oh, what have you done? This is my son, our son. You have beheaded your own son." And she grew so angry. She turned the form of a Kali and she looked around and said, "I am going to destroy anyone and everyone who had tried to destroy my son." And she was in so much anger. And that time, Mahadeva, Lord Shiva, realized what he has done. It was the anger that has stopped him to think and to see who that real child was. Realizing his mistake, he immediately tried to calm Ma Parvati. "Devi, do not worry. I must do something. We will bring back the son." But the child is already beheaded. How can the child be brought to life? And then Lord Shiva prayed and called out to his Ganas and said, "Go straight into and find that one creature whose head is on the northern side." There the Ganas rushed to look around where they could find a creature with a head facing north. And they were looking, and then they saw a small elephant, a baby elephant. The elephant was just about to die, and the head was rightly placed on the northern side. The Ghanas immediately went and they beheaded as the instruction given by Lord Shiva. So they beheaded that small baby elephant head. Of course, to be noted, that elephant, the small baby elephant, was about to leave its body, about to die. And that minute, they took the head and they straightly brought back that to Kailasha, and there was Brahma waiting. Brahma came down, the one who creates life around. He came down and then he took that elephant head carefully, and then he carefully took and the beheaded body, that was blood was oozing. He took that elephant head and kept it on the head. Just placed it on the shoulders, touching it and uttering few mantras, and then breathing life back to the boy. Maldevi was in rage. She was so very angry and she was so very sorrowful. But once the life came in with the elephant head, the boy stood. And the boy called, "Ma, Ma." Devi looked at the boy. It was not the looks that she wanted, it was the child who had come back to her. She went and she hugged her Ganesha. Lord Shiva blessed the child, blessed his son, and said, "You are the Gajanana. You are going to be the obstacle remover. You are the one who will be worshipped before any other god to be worshipped. Gajanana, Ganapati, n number of names will be given to you by your loved humans and devas and devis. You will be one, the loved god. Gajanana, Ganapati, Om Ganeshaya, Namo Namaha." And thus, the boy got a beautiful elephant head. Now you must be wondering, oh, the baby elephant, why did Lord Shiva try to harm that child? I must tell you, there is a reason for anything and everything happening in our life. And there is a story in every side. So, as I told you, the name of that small elephant was Gajasura. Gajasura was actually an asura in the previous Janma, and he had prayed to God. He was a very, very strong Shiva devotee. He had that extreme penance pleasing Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva had granted him boon. And then during the boon, as he was asking it one stance, the Gajasura, he swallows Shiva and he keeps Shiva in his stomach because he always wanted to have Shiva with him forever and ever and ever. Realizing this, Ma Parvati, she comes searching and she realizes that it is under the belly of Gajasura. She requests him to leave it. She requests him to make him come out because his abode is Kailasha and his duties are many. Gajasura agreed and he let Shiva out, but with a request that, "Oh Mahadeva, I must be with you forever and my head should be worshipped by everyone. Please grant me this wish." Bholenath, the innocent Mahadeva, grants him that. As promised to Gajasura, so he brings the head and he keeps it, and the son, his own son, becomes with the Gajasura's head. Hence, the Gajasura's request is also heard, and also the Ma Parvati's son is also got. Thank you. Do like and subscribe for more stories.